What is up YouTube, it's Team Judgment here, and this is our take on Spellbook for the July 2014 format. The deck is 40 cards because you want to keep it as consistent as possible, because all you do in Spellbooks is search, and 15 card extra deck. So let's get straight in. Start off with the boss monster, Triple High Priestess of Prophecy. I prefer the presets variant rather than the world variant, simply because this is much more consistent, this is much more controlling. The world variant relies too much on luck, and also it's just one play, nuke the board, that's it. This version is just better in my opinion, I just like it more. So Triple High Priestess of Prophecy, that is a boss monster in the deck, hands down. Next up we are running Triple Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Normal summon it, add one Spellbook card from your deck to your hand. Spellbook spell card, sorry. So Spellbook Magician of Prophecy is definitely good in this deck. After that we are running Triple Justice of Prophecy. This is the only other way you can search out your High Priestess of Prophecy, other than drawing it of course, because there isn't a Spellbook card that can search a Prophecy monster apart from Magician. So Justice Prophecy is definitely needed in this deck. Next up, we are running Triple Effect Vela. Now, in my opinion, Effect Vela is very, very good in this deck, simply because it's a level 1 tuner. You can go into all kinds of synchro monsters via level 2, level 3, level 7 monsters. Secondly, it's Effect Negation, so it enables me not to play Fiendish Chain and Break for skill. And finally, it's a Spellcaster, so if you have this in your graveyard after discarding it, you can go ahead and activate Tower's Effect, and you can also normal summon it if absolute need be to activate Master of Fate's Effect. So it's just really good. Triple Effect Vela, and yep. So that is 12 monsters. On to the spells. The most important part of the deck, in my opinion. Triple Spellbook of Secrets. This is a very good card. Activate it, add one Spellbook card from your deck to your hand. You can search Magician if you have to. And Spellbook of Secrets is a very nice card in this deck. Without Spellbook of Secrets, the deck would not function. Simple as. Next up, Spellbook Library of the Crescent. The drawbacks of this card are the fact that you can only activate it when you do not have a Spellbook card in your graveyard. So mid to late game, spell card in the graveyard. Mid to late game is very bad in that sense. And the only problem is that you don't get to choose the card you add. It's randomly selected. Like, you always have that one card you do not want. For example, if you had Fate in hand and you selected Secrets, World, Secrets, Tower, and Wisdom. With my luck, I'll personally always just get that Wisdom. It's just bad luck, but it might be different for you guys. But Spellbook Library of the Crescent is a good card, nevertheless. You can't activate non-Spellbook spell cards after activating this card or before, so that's the only other drawback. But it's a good card. I can definitely see why people do run it. It's a very nice card in this deck. Next up, we're running Double Spellbook of Eternity, because you do a lot of banishing via High Priestess of Prophecy and also Spellbook of Fate, so it's very good at adding back cards to your hand. Next up, we're running Double Spellbook of Wisdom. It's essentially a searchable Forbidden Lance, because you can make your all of your monsters immune to spells or traps, so it gets around Bottomless, Torrential, and Dark Hole, and all this kind of stuff. We're running Double Spellbook of the Master. This is a very nice card. The only drawbacks are that you have to have a face-up spellcaster type monster, which is hard sometimes, and you have to reveal one other spellbook card in your hand. Other than that, it's a very nice card. Its ability to just copy another spellbook card is really nice. You can activate this straight after Secrets to basically get another search off and have another name in graveyard for Fate or Tower. Next up, I know I should be running this at 2, but at my locals nobody had the second one as Grand Spellbook Tower. Now, if you have 2, simple as just run 2. I only have 1. You can play the deck with 1. The only problem is if someone MSTs this, it's impossible to get it back into your deck. You can banish it via Fate and then add it back to your hand via Eternity, but it's impossible to get it back into the deck. So Spellbook Tower should be around at 2, but I only have 1. So I'm looking at getting the second one. On to the one-ofs, the proper one-ofs. 1 Spellbook of Life, level manipulation, and just bringing back his Priestess. 1 Spellbook of Fate, best card in the deck, hands down, simply because it's so versatile in what it does, and also you can recycle it via Secrets and place it back in your deck via, what was I going to say? Place it back in your deck via Tower. So Spellbook of Fate is very good, and it's chainable, quick play, spell speed too. Spellbook of Power, because sometimes you can't target opponent's monsters, for example Leo, and you just need to be over them, so Spellbook of Power is very good. You can also increase your opponent's monster by, yeah, that's just really good. The 1000, the extra 1000 definitely does help get damage on board, and it can be game changing in certain situations. And these are the only one of spells apart from Tower, which you should be running at 2, that I run. So, Power's good, it is good. Not good at 2 though, because you don't. It's not a card that you need. It's something you search on occasion. So 1 Dark Hole and 1 Book of Moon. Simply because I see them as being staple and required. Book of Moon is the best book in the game. And triple Pot of Duality. These are the only other non-spellbook spell cards I run. Pot of Duality simply because it adds to consistency, helps you get out of bricked hands. I am aware that it conflicts with Spellbook Library of the Crescent. However, if you do have Spellbook Library of the Crescent in your hand, simple as do not activate Pot of Duality. This is better than Pot of Duality because you get to select a 3. Pot of Duality, you get to select the 1 card. However, it can just be like, I don't know, 3 effect veilers, and you won't really have much of a choice. This, though it is random, it is better. So if you have this and this in your hand, activate Library of the Crescent, save Pot of Duality for next turn. But it's very good at 3 because it helps with consistency, it helps you get out of bricked hands, and in my opinion, Pot of Duality is just a very good card in this deck, and it is necessary in this deck. So triple Pot of Duality. Okay, on to our traps. We're running triple Reckless Greed. Reckless Greed is very good in this deck because you don't actually need your draw phase, because you can just draw via tower in your standby phase. So Reckless Greed doesn't really hurt you too much, and drawing is always good in this deck, and I'm a big fan of Reckless Greed. So after Reckless Greed, we're running for the traps, 1 bottomless trap hole, staple, 1 compulse. I finally brought myself to playing compulse. Nothing spectacular, however, it does prove itself on occasion, so I like compulse in this deck now. 1 torrential tribute and 1 solemn warning. So 4 staples for this format. So that is the trap lineup. On to the extra deck. That is a 40 card main deck, guys. Extra deck. Extra deck is not needed in this deck, so you can pretty much run anything you want to. Yep. So Dagosto Phoenix for rank 2's Blue Boy. Armored Kappa option. This for putting 3k damage on board. Ghost Trick So Cute Boss, a very nice card because it's Spellcaster, and I just like it in this deck. Herald of Pure Light for putting back your Priestess or your Blue Boy. And then those are the 2s for the 3s, 1 Acid Golem and 1 Mech Engineer. Basically, my logic was 1 offensive rank 3 and 1 defensive rank 3. Is 2 rank 3s is sufficient. You can run Alucard or you can run Zen mains. It's just player preference. I just chose these 2 cards because you have relatively weak monsters in this deck. Acid Golem is very nice, just attacking over, and if worst comes to worst, you can just book it with Book of Moon or Spellbook of Fate. If the damage effect, yeah. This should be Down Magician, guys, because it's Spellcaster and you can just overlay on any one of these. So, but I do not own a Down Magician, so if you have Down Magician, definitely put this in the extra deck because it is very good in the extra deck in my opinion. Down Magician. Big Guy Drake Sack, I do not own one at the moment. Waiting on that Drake Sack from Konami. Megatins, hopefully. Number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk is meh at the best. But, yep. Run Big Eye, I suppose, because it is Spellcaster. However, you can run Drake Sack, as long as there's at least 1 rank 7 to go into. You don't need to go into rank 7s, but it's there just an option. For the Synchros, 1 Tempest Magician, because you can make it. Justice, Blue Boy, and Effect Veiler. And if you don't know this effect, release effect, it's a really nice burn effect. It's essentially a synchro version of Gaga Cowboy, so Tempest Magician. Next up, we are running for the 8s. High Priestess of Prophecy plus Effect Veiler, Starless Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Scrap Dragon, and Avenging Knight Partial. If you don't know this effect, look it up. I just like the card, it's very nice. And Priestess is a light monster, so you can go into this. You can also go into Michael the Arc-Light Spawn if you have that. I have it, but I just don't feel the need to run it. You can go into that because all your monsters are light you run. Literally every single monster in this deck, except for Blue Boy, is light. Blue Boy is water, but and Blue Boy and Justice are water, so you can't go into Michael. My mistake. Just forget that. Okay. For the crazy, wackier synchros, Leo, you can do this via Effect Veiler, High Priestess, and Blue Boy. That is 10. Similarly, if you were to banish Blue Boy to bring back a Priestess with Spellbook of Life, you make it Priestess 9, and go into Effect Veiler to make level 10. So Leo can definitely be made, and it's a good card. And lastly, last synchro monster we do run in this deck is 1 Star Rater. You can go Justice Prophecy, Spellbook, High Priestess, and Blue Boy. Not Blue Boy, Effect Veiler to make 11. Again, similarly, if you were to banish Justice of Prophecy to bring back Priestess, that would make Priestess 10, and then summon that Effect Veiler to go for 11. So those are just some of the crazy synchro monsters having Effect Veiler enables you to play. So this has been our deck before, guys. I'll probably upload a video further along in the week showcasing some of the cool combos this deck can produce. So this team Team Judgment Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing out. This is Take On Prophecies. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.